the EVGA Z87 Stinger. The first thing I want to say in this video is that they've totally redone the Uefi. It's a lot better. In the Uefi, you have a ridiculous amount of control. You can mess with the memory as much as you like, or you can load up the XMP profiles. I had absolutely no problem running my memory at 2400 megahertz, 2133. Different timings. I've had no problems with it at all. So the Uefi has been redone, and it is really nice. I like what they're doing with their newest motherboards. This does support up to 2666 megahertz memory and beyond. If you're doing some overclocking, you can push this little guy a lot. Bird hit a window. I put this in the EVGA Hadron, and it was really nice in there because there's a window in the side. You can see the insides, and you can see what the temperature is from the readout on the postcode LED thingamajig. I'm not sure what the technical scientific term for that is. Also, as far as the aesthetics go, there is an I/O cover that covers you just basically screw it on to the I/O portion of the motherboard, and its purpose is to look cool. But it makes it look a lot better in my opinion, but it's up to you. It's an aesthetic improvement, doesn't really make it any faster, doesn't improve the airflow or anything like that. Also, we have nice audio on this. Creative's Core 3D Audio. It's a separate little audio processor that's a quad core, and it's basically Creative audio on board. Let's take a full tour of the motherboard. There you can see your socket 1150 for Intel CPUs, Haswell CPUs that is. And then we have our power connector on the top. We have two 4-pin fan headers up there, a power and a reset button on the motherboard. Then we have two RAM slots, and again 2600 megahertz memory up to that. After that, we have our spot for our error readout, and also the temperature is going to be displayed there, those little LEDs. Another fan header there. Moving on down, that's our power connector, or 24-pin motherboard power. Then we have our front panel connectors, 4 6 gigabit per second SATA ports. There's also 2 eSATA on the back, so you have 6 SATA ports in total. Then we have a mini PCI Express, or mSATA, and USB 3. And then below that, we have one 16-speed PCI Express 3.0. Let's take a look at the back. We have all of our surround sound ports and optical. We have DisplayPort, HDMI, reset CMOS. Then we have 2 of the USB 3 ports, 1 gigabit NIC, it's an Intel NIC. We have 2 USB 2.0 ports, 2 more USB 3 ports, eSATA, 2 more USB 2.0 ports, and Bluetooth on the back. As far as wireless goes, does not have wireless on board, but if you want, you could get like a wireless card and install it into the mini PCI Express port on the inside. As far as overclocking goes, I'm running a non-K i5 in here right now, and I don't have a dedicated graphics card, so I may do some further tests once I get a different CPU in here, and maybe a different graphics card, do some tests and show you guys. But right now, I'm just having a little fun looking around in the Uefi. But this does have a 10-layer PCB, which is really going to help for the overclocking, and it's also going to keep the PCB cool if you're going to be pushing a lot of voltage through it. So I wanted to mention that as well. The Z87 Stinger is quite a step forward from the Z77 Stinger. Plus, we have all the features that you're going to get with Haswell. It's quite a nice little motherboard. So consider it if you're looking for a small system. And again, it goes really nice in the Hadron here. See you guys next time.